do this arena. It's Astralis!
And he's had 4 teammates towards main entrance. Couple of smokes deployed, flashes over, but Magisk is more than ready to deal with that. It's going to be clinical headshots delivered on all fronts here as we get into the second round. Of course, the force spike coming through. It's 1-0 to Astralis, but we have got 4 deagles and a scout. 1 smoke, 1 Molotov already deployed. Fast play once again. karrigan trying to lead the charge here towards Ivy.
He is so alone. And yet so advanced. Frozen health
as well. So he's actually at the bomb train looking towards popdawg. Takes karrigan down. Lovely shot from himself there. And Mousesports, they'll have to respond very quickly here with the AK.
Pretty clutching on to whatever they could find, whatever they could muster. Mousesports clear advantage, looking to be the first strung together set of rounds. And wow, Frozen does find a way in. This looks like a fast one. Straight out from popdawg. The flash is not going to be stopping ropz as he tucks in on the E-box.
Yeah, it makes sense. We know Mousesports do favor towards that inside area, so trying to avoid the stack quickly towards outside. Nice shot towards the E-box position from Frozen there. Didn't miss a beat. And here comes dupreeh with the M4. Does manage to get one, but he's shut down quickly here. And ropz, oh, he's looking so good right now. It's going to be a 4-on-2 device and Magisk just with pistols here towards the backtracks, both of them. And Frozen's patrolling that position. I don't think there's much of a chance of finding a kill. That'll be confirmed by ropz as he gets his 3rd in the round. Device, he'll pull one back, but they know exactly where he is now. karrigan will seal the deal. It's going to be 3-2 Mousesports, and that was an investment from Astralis, but once again, didn't fully commit. They're going to have about $500 left over after that buy, but it's going to be an eco going into round number 6 here.
Not this time. They seize it.
3 players towards Ivy. The flashbang comes through, but woxic ready and waiting. That's the cue to go now. 5 versus 3. They know the rotations are there. But Magisk holding strong with the AWP. Is that going to be enough? That might be. Glaive from the bomb site here. It's actually a 2 versus 2 quickly, but both players with AWPs here. It's Device and Magisk. 40 seconds on the clock, and the bomb's down towards E-box.
Yeah, Mousesports, it looks so good for them, but now from either side, Astralis can strike, a shot missed, and jumping through the smoke, Device will punish. Frozen, a very scary circumstance from both angles. They get it. Device and Magisk. We talk about the double AWPs. It's all the double AWPs that they need to find the 4th.
That was a 5-on-3 as well. Jeez. Just group up towards main entrance and hopefully bait out an AWP shot with a bit of a jiggle peek here. But the AG's coming through. That's going to do a load of damage there. Hello.
Oh, it hurts, and Magisk makes it hurt a whole lot more. dupreeh hasn't moved a muscle, still finds another frag. And just woxic with his Desert Eagle and a dream. Bomb on his... They have time, and they have managed to retrieve that bomb. chrisJ, that was his mission. Step 1 complete. The next, find 3, and that's a chance. Ooh! Misses it. The flash obscures his view. Another smoke to enable them to retreat. They have pulled that rotate over, that's for sure. Cognizant of a potential flank.
Entrance as well, so rotations towards inside, very likely. 3 CTs here, flashbang deployed. Xipex's chance to shine, and he's delivering. He gets both the frags there. The bomb's going to be planted, and it's going to be a clean sweep at the look of things here. No problem whatsoever for Astralis. Well held, well read, and it's all down to the position of dupreeh there. He's just playing out of his mind right now. 5-on-3, as quick as you like.
He could get a 3rd here as well, a 2nd chance. Re-peeks into him. Magisk is doing it all for Astralis. My goodness! Another quad kill! Lives up to the name, it does look... Whoever be a CT to fill that gap. karrigan, that's going to make that his responsibility. The bomb is in no one's grasp at this point. Looks like it'll be down to Magisk because his teammates, they're going to go for a walk. No early contest here.
Yeah, had to pull out all the stops here on train. ropz at range, decent damage towards Glaive, gets the dink through, the incendiary to follow up as well. That makes things uncomfortable, but he's caught out so quick. Ready for this one, looking towards that upper ramp position, and actually takes the snap on towards Device's head. And this is the strange moment for me. Like, where are the flashes? Where are the smokes? So just walking down the lower ramp again. And of course, in a double AWP setup, you're almost feeding them frags. And there'll have to be another eco here.
Every single one of those deaths, you can see, completely unscathed. Perfect vision. Tend to do some crazy things with just those Desert Eagles, P250s, and there we go! Astralis! They're just doing what they do best.
That's a bit more like it. We'll see them actually just nail those Deagle headshots. dupreeh known to have one of the best pistols in the game, and ropz, he'll be left alone.
9 and sink. Push from glaive, or from behind he strikes. And through the smoke. Chance perhaps, he hears the sound cues. Device is going to be responsible for the plant. glaive and Magisk in support. glaive, he can do so much damage, and karrigan's not ready for it. Gets first, and another. It's all good.
You know, the snipers there, presumably, in my book at least, she's calling the fullback, execute towards inside, and go in together. Not one by one, giving up rifles, and then being vulnerable to flanks as well. Karrigan comes all the way from Ivy, and no one's watching it. Very, very strange game of CS, this one.
It really, it's got a scratch in our heads. Okay. Into round 27 of our first, and dupreeh will be taking a duel. He's not ready for Frozen though, swings out from Pop. Pressure in response, his Molotov, he's gonna get ahead of it, and another frag. Two quick succession from Frozen. Zipex will relieve a lot of pressure, and B-Site's completely exposed at this point.
ropz will be kicking himself at that one. The fact they had the 5-on-3 advantage there. It's not the end of the world, but he certainly has given an access point towards it. chrisJ rotating that secondary AWP, looking towards the ramp. It's going to be Frozen though. He'll be finding multiple kills here. The flank coming in once again. A beautiful spray down. Astralis. They're not looking their usual selves at this point. Mousesports is absolutely ravishing in that round, and it's going to have to be the... Certainly has given an access point towards it. chrisJ rotating that secondary AWP, looking towards the ramp. It's going to be Frozen though. He'll be finding multiple kills here. The flank coming in once. Is this going to be enough? He's got no utility whatsoever. ropz has to watch inside. Needs a couple of kills here. There's the first, but can he get a second?
So glaive goes back in. Karrigan saving the day. 20 seconds. Now the pressure's elsewhere. Good damage inflicted, but Zipex survives. To finish is ropz. Does convert 1 versus 1. You wanted a clutch? Well, ropz is the one to try. Is Magisk the one to succeed? Through brown holes. Magisk, however, has caused some early HE damage, and karrigan's looking to inflict some more. Pushing towards main. Oh! Not going to be having the same effect in this round. chrisJ ensures his impact is null. He is so separate. chrisJ's just going to have to take these fights so long. It's all him. 3 frags from chrisJ. They line up, glaive and device rattled. dupreeh, he rattles right back through the smoke. Oh my goodness! No! dupreeh, that is preposterous.
He steals the round away. It was chrisJ with 3.
Smoke easy for glaive to collect to 60.
His scream would have been great there, but the smoke wasn't quite deep enough at that point. He thought he could just maybe steal a cheeky defuse away. There was a chance that glaive waited too long, couldn't connect, but ultimately he gets outplayed. It is going to be 1-0 for Astralis. I got you.
Yeah, the two of them been duking it out. He was actually just checking for the little boost on the spool, so he was not ready for this. Or is he? My goodness, how interesting. Zipex through underpass. He's got glaive in tow as well. And they get the frag! Unbelievable! Astralis. They've got the read. Frozen. He's going to bleed down to 14. Going to force to scarf. I don't think he's getting away from this one. We'll hide into the hidey hole. Pre-fire. Circumstances of the new economy is that victory doesn't always feel like victory. Let's see this again. Frozen. He hears the sound cue, reacts accordingly, and a great punish for the...
Frozen. Isolated in the bathrooms here. P250, not the ideal weapon, but maybe the position could be. If they overlook this spot, there's a chance he gets a rifle. Zipex, though, aware of it. Been very, very good in that spot so far, but speaking of which, his woxic, 20 seconds remaining. Astralis might have run the clock down too low once again. He knows he has a chance to shut this one down. They can't go back towards B. Have they got the flashes to knock him off his position here? Doesn't look good. He's going to go for a second frag. It doesn't connect. 10 seconds remain. ropz will have to rotate in from the connector. If it's a deep one, he's got a chance. I think he might have done enough here. He absolutely has. There's no time. It's ropz from the back lines that denies absolutely everything there. One shot from the Desert Eagle, and he not known to be a primary sniper at all, but he was leading the charge of that weapon. That was absolutely fantastic. And finishing things off with a triple orb setup as well. You don't see that too often, but sometimes you do on train. There's a brave fan out there.
I love it.
We're all family here.
With him, they take the long control, they take it by force. chrisJ does manage to get one back, as does ropz. And so they know where the main body of the assault was, but they are forced to decelerate. Bomb left towards suicide. And Mousesports, after conceding the opening frags, it looked like it was going to be a dreary finish for them. And ooh,
what a shot that is. That's the AWP removed.
woxic, he's got the reaction speed, the very tippy top of Counter-Strike, but still couldn't handle Magisk. Around the smoke, and chrisJ's going to get more than one. A double kill. dupreeh's there as well, but he's been able to escape. He can just play the time here, tuck in. Actually upgrades the AWP. He can just hold a line he's happy with. dupreeh, though, perfectly positioned to at least find the first and a chance for the second. It's not good enough. ropz, with an M4 no less, wins the duel versus the AK.
What a tovz coming in pairs. He's going to be flushed out. He has to take his shot. Device is ready and waiting. They take the lead once again. And it's Glaive going back towards B. ropz is there. He's been strong in this bomb site. And Glaive being so low, he'll be able to take one down here. His teammates need to arrive to trade it out, and they actually might do so.
They've left Zipex, and so it's only going to be 3. Time on his side. He can't find the shots. That was all on them. Now they can get the bomb down with just 1 second to spare. Zipex caught. That's a way in. Magisk is low. Let's not forget about that, but it's not stopping Device. An aggressive peek, exactly what he had to do. 3 frags in the round for the Danish AWP. karrigan, though, up against a foe he's all too familiar with. No kit, and therefore has to consider his options, weigh up the odds. It's not looking fantastic. Has retrieved it.
Got a flash. But 2 kills to find a bomb to defuse. This will be a great effort. It's Device with the Desert Eagle. Great reactive play there from Astralis, sensing there were multiple targets towards.
They'd find bodies and tags. Well, oh my God! That is ungodly. Precise on the first, will jump to check it, and it doesn't stop Device finding 1, but advantage maintained for Mouse. ropz going to be the spearhead of this assault, and Precise into dupreeh. Goes hunting, gets another. This should be the Mousesports.
To try and take the attention away from the tunnel, but dupreeh, it's a great shot, and now they've got to try and push through the flames. It's not looking good for Mousesports here. Zipex will get the second kill. They know exactly what's up at this point. 5 on 3, and they're going to have to limp in towards a B bomb site. dupreeh's going to get certainly at least 1, and looking for multiple kills here. It looks very good for Astralis. Can anything be done here?
Doesn't seem like forces dupreeh to turn away and into the smoke. He fires a shot. Magisk is there as well. Oh, it's a massacre. They can't get in. Frag, but onto the pistols again and through the smoke. Magisk. It's felt for Mouse at this point.
Oh!
What is that from dupreeh?
Hasn't missed many shots so far, but he's going to have to be absolutely stellar here. First one is absolutely nailed. 3 versus 3, but does he know that everyone's outside? He can't do this. It's another.
Profit from this advantage, closing in Glaive. Completely unannounced, pushes through. woxic, he's done so much in this round. In the absence of Chris, he has to step up to the plate, and he has. Not necessarily confirmed yet. Device may have something to say about it, but woxic
have to follow things up. Frozen finally coming online here. Can he get a double kill? Damage inflicted. karrigan will give them the lead, but can they hold on to it? Absolutely they can.
23, and Magisk, he's completely ripped it. It's a chance back, but Glaive's going to confirm the round.
And everything pointing to their victory right now. Here we go. I think that's enough. Device, he's in towards CT spawn.
woxic's going to get the flank, surely. This is it! Mousesports have done it! They're going to the grand finals! 10 timeouts, 3 maps, 4 hours, but they take it to Astralis here in Odense.
I can't believe it. Astralis were running away with the second half of Dust 2. It felt like it was a